What's up, guys? How are you doing? Sorry that I got to bring you guys some terrible news. All right, so we have some information about a crazy Manhattan Carrera GT modified crazy car, whatever. Let me just see. I think there was Cars and Drivers posted it. It's on Instagram, it's on YouTube, it's all over the place. So I said, let me bring you guys that information. Before I say anything else, let me pull up the facts and we can get to it. Peace. Alright guys, this crazy story here says we have a owner arrested after, well, first of all, he was driving that Gambella Mirage, if I'm pronouncing that correct, GT, which is a form of the Carrera GT, just an aftermarket, sick, bizarre car. Now, what I'm hearing is there's about 25 of these cars made. Now, this one is the only one in the United States, and it is now no longer, of course, part of the collection. There is a possibility that the driver of this car name is Ben Chan, is what I'm seeing, with his modified Carrera GT. And this was being of the center of some crazy event that happened in the morning in Manhattan. It seemed like this car was just lost control, maybe driving at a high rate of speed and lost control. I am not law enforcement, so I'm not going to speak on that. I figured, again, this happened, and this is what we do. Whether it's good news or bad news, I got to bring it to you guys and keep it real. So what I'm seeing, statements here saying the driver of the Gambella Mirage GT, which, like I said, is an ultra rare form of the Carrera GT, wrecked into a handful of cars in Midtown Manhattan on Tuesday morning. The damage is pretty bad to a car. It stopped for a little bit, and it's seen in some videos here that the car still continued to drive. What I'm hearing is up to 4 blocks before it was stopped. You guys are going to see a bunch of videos I attached show police stopping him, police talking to him. Wasn't forceful, didn't slam him to the ground. I swear that the police called him by his name. Maybe he knows. There are also some information stating that this may be a co-owner of some large car rally organizations and stuff like that, which I'm not going to mention because, again, it's not my job to beat down, just to bring you guys information, whether it's good or bad. The owner of the car was arrested. The New York police stated that the department spokesman for the New York police and confirmed with Road and Track that the police said the car was not stolen. A lot of people were saying the car was stolen. It was not stolen. It was the owner of the car that was driving. So though the police haven't came out and identified who the person is, we know that that Gambella Mirage GT was owned by a Gold Rush Rally co-founder, Benjamin Chen. Again, I'm not saying that that's who it was. We're just reading, like I said, there's Instagram videos, cars and trucks, cars and drivers, a whole bunch of muscle cars and trucks. Every main car vlog enthusiast site is talking about it. The supercar owner, who goes by the Instagram name BC, owned an extensive collection of exotic cars, to include what we are looking at here on these pictures and videos. The Car Report even looked up, or Carfax also reports. So like I said, the Carfax was stating that this car is owned by 3 people, to include this guy they brought in, the Benjamin Chen. Unfortunately, there was, like I said, there was about only 25 of these cars. Now there are only 24. This one's definitely wrecked, being the only Carrera GT modified version of the Gambella Mirage GT in America. I really do hate to be the bearer of bad news, but news is news. I'm not going to sit here and say the guy was implicated in a DUI or DWI. We don't know if that's what it was. People are speculating because there's a portion in the video, if you guys see, when the trooper asked him to step out, he stumbled a little. It could have been a high rate of speed. We see that, hey, when it comes to cars like this and owners like this, sometimes things like that happen. If he was wrong for speeding, he was wrong for speeding. That's not my position to judge. He maybe was a high rate of speed. In a video, if you slow it down, you can see the car comes in sideways when it makes impact with the van. And I think maybe from that hit is when he possibly became disoriented. He crashed. The vehicle stopped for a little bit. Maybe he was disoriented, hit the gas, and continued on, and then later was stopped by police. He didn't know what was going on, tried to step out, and lost his footing. Or, yes, there's a possibility that he could have been under influence of something, or whatever the situation is. For all I know, he could have been suffering from coronavirus. I'm not sure, and like I said, I'm not here to talk about. Just bring you guys the news, the videos, and the information so you guys can make up the opinions that you feel that is right, or in the comments below, because this is news that I'm bringing you guys from other sites, so it's not my information from myself. You guys can put your input on there and tell me exactly what you think. But on being a car enthusiast side, to see this Gambella Mirage GT, ultra rare, made of a car ultra rare. I mean, it's already a Carrera GT. We know Carrera GTs are super sick, super hard, but this version of it is so sad to see it go in this way. It just sucks to see, man. It is the internet, and people will say what they want, how they want, and if they want. And I'm seeing some ridiculously stuff talking about how he was drunk, under the influence. We don't know what happened. We don't know what caused it. All we know is the aftermath of it. Like I said, the most thing that sucks, man, is to see this GT, which is, again, the Gambalo GT. If I am pronouncing it right. We know that it is made from the Porsche Carrera GT, and Gambalo only made 25 examples of it. That's why I'm here to bring you guys and say, hey, unfortunately, the only one that's located in America is now gone. We know they took an amazing already supercar, dialed it up from its aspirated 5.7 liter V10 from a 603 horsepower to 670. We know they did some amazing work. The engine bay wasn't the only place the Gambalo touch. We know that it did other aspects to the car, other things to the car. As you guys can see, if you look at it here, compared, you can see a few aftermarket parts from what a regular Carrera GT itself would look like. Sick little parts. I mean, you got the wicked, you got the amazing cool little spoiler. I love spoilers. I'm a big thing when it comes to big Wang gang, so I'm always a fan of that. The ram air roof mounted air intake, that's something that's pretty cool to see them, and modifications that the company also put onto that. But a car like this you'd see on a track, destroying the cars around the circuit tracks and doing stuff like that. You're not going to imagine it on the 11th Avenue in New York City, Manhattan, smashing and getting crashed, or whatever the situation was. Like I said, no one was hurt, no one died, and that's what's important for the most part. A lot of people are going to talk, a lot of people are going to say stuff, so I figured I bring you guys the most about the information I can get from the internet. Most of the stuff I've seen, honestly, is in the video. Like I said, you can see the cop talking to him. You can see the initial impact. You can see him continuing down the street. But I hate to say it, that car sounds amazing, though. No matter what, that thing sounds beautiful. I think I do have some of the videos you guys are viewing from Cars Without Limits. It says that it was not stolen. Of course, it was driven from its owner, right? So let's just say we're going to stick to the name Chen. Chen appears to have gone sideways and ended up plowing into a minivan, a Toyota Sienna minivan. And everyone is saying, oh, he's trying to flee the scene. You can hear different people on the sidewalk saying he's trying to run, and the cop should just not give him his keys, or they should arrest him, whatever the case may be. Maybe the police identified something else. Maybe they seen something different. Maybe they didn't smell alcohol. They seen that he was disoriented from the impact. Maybe that's why it happened how it happened. But like I said, everyone has the right to call it how they see it and make their own opinions. Opinions are free. Opinions are like buttholes. We all have one. So that's okay. We know that Chen was arrested. We know that charges are pending according to the New York Police Department. And it was enough cause of this accident to arrest him, of course, because they're going to consider 4 blocks is far enough away from an accident to be considered fleeing the scene. So I would guess they're just holding him on that until blood and alcohol tests come back and whatever New York police procedures are in a case like this. I don't want y'all killing me in the comments. I don't want y'all doing any of that. I brought you the information I had. I brought you what I've seen from multiple different sources. I'm going to make sure when I post the videos to leave the comment or leave the page of those Instagram guys up top so they can get the credit they deserve for bringing us the utmost close and personal videos and pictures possible. Guys, stay smart and stay cool. I know we have the coronavirus going around. I know that is our biggest worry, and the last thing we ever thought we would be seeing a car of this extravagance plowing down another car in New York City. We don't know the situation. Let's respect it to the best of our ability. It was posted so we can talk about it. News is news, but we're not getting into personal life. I don't even know if the guy name is Chen. I don't even know if that's the owner of the car. I don't know. I just know Instagram is getting hype. Cars and drivers, muscle cars and drivers. I mean, so many people are going crazy. But let me know what you guys think. Some people on here might know him personally. If he really is part of a rally scene, you guys might know him, so you can put your opinions of what happened, or maybe his mom's watching my video. So shout out Mama Chen. Until next time, guys, it's your boy Josh, your Super Sport Enthusiast. I love you guys. I respect you guys, and I damn sure salute you. Respect me, okay? Pimping is pimping. Let's keep growing. Let's keep doing this thing. 2 videos in 1 day. I'm really stuck with this quarantine stuff, man. But I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, news is news. Unfortunately, it's not the best news, but we got to talk. We got to do something. I can't drive. We're staying in the house together.
it again.
He's dragging the tire. The front tire is on.
What is wrong with this dude? Yo, coming your way. Empty. Watch him, he gonna run.
Your reflection in my wine glass. That's when I look away. Can't stand and think about losing your fine ass. How the fuck I let you slip away? Life for the party, but I'm dead inside. Kill my vibes, it was